Alright, good morning. So, just give me a second, I have to shut that down. Okay, it's 10 o'clock right now. Well, one of my clocks is 10 and one of them says 10 too, so whatevs. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Have you guys ever had one of those mornings where everything's just flying by, you've got a bazillion things to do? I didn't even get to finish a full cup of coffee over there. I've already had to heat it up twice. And I just made the pot of coffee not that long ago, so it's hectic. So today we're supposed to get snow, but as of right now, it's nice and sunny. And tomorrow we're supposed to get snow, but it's like a wet snow, and the roads are going to be slushy and whatnot. So Jay was thinking, because he's got dialysis down there today, that maybe after dialysis the doctor will let him go, because apparently all the IVs and everything are out and he's doing good on his own. He's still swollen, but he's hoping that the dialysis will take care of that. So he's going to talk to the doctor and see if he could possibly come home today. Well, now that I'm talking to you guys on that, the sky is kind of starting to, it was nice and blue, bright blue, and it's kind of starting to gray over. So if he does dialysis, because he goes at 1, he's only going to be done around 4. So Lord knows what's going to happen from right now, 10 o'clock in the morning, until 4 or 5 o'clock this evening. Plus it's an hour drive there, over an hour drive there, over an hour drive back. We got some running around to do and different things like that. So we're trying to get that all fixed up to decide what we're going to do, because originally he was going to come home tomorrow if all went well. Everything seems to be going good. He's getting back on track and stuff. So yeah, and then I was going to go and transfer some of the money that was donated so that I can put the gas and whatnot in the car. And that's kind of like it's not a hassle, but it's going to take 2 to 5 business days before that comes in, and it's just thing after thing after thing. Like, I knew it would probably, I figured you'd transfer it and it would be there the same day, but apparently it takes 2 to 5 business days. My computer and my phone both dying at the same time. So that's my only means of communicating with anybody or getting anything fixed up. So, and to find a plug, like I've got this plugged in, but it was only at 9% and it's not really charging. I think it was because I had my mouse plugged in. So I unplugged the mouse. I finally found a cord after going through many cords. One that will actually charge my phone. So I've got you guys on the charger as I'm making this video, because that's why I can't really walk around. The house isn't a mess, like I've mentioned in last night's video, which I haven't even got up yet, but you'll see that video before you see this one. The house is not a mess, per se, but there's a load of clothes in the washer. They're washed, I just gotta stick them in the dryer. There was some dishes, I did them up, but I want to, pull the plug, and first I'm going to go around, make sure there's no hidden dishes somewhere. And then I'm going to just dry up those few dishes, get that put away, just so that the house is nice and spick and span for, if we do go today, and if we don't, well then it'll stay clean for the day and we'll go down tomorrow. But it'd be better to kind of go down when the sun was shining, because at least the road would be melted out some, whereas if it snows today, then they barely clear the roads and whatnot for tomorrow, and it's just... yeah, let me see if I can reach my coffee. Drink this sucker up. It's got a fruity taste to it, I don't know. Maybe because I had some lip smackers on or something, but... so I'm just trying to communicate with a bunch of people, figure out what's going on. Just 1 second. I'm going to pause you guys for a second. Alright, so I'm just trying to get that fixed up, figured out. So there's the laundry. I want to just quickly sweep up the floors. Riley's room's clean. The bedroom's clean. The bathroom is cleaned. The kitchen's fairly clean. Like, I mean, there's that box on the table. I want to put my craft stuff in it and put that away in my bedroom, so 2 seconds that'll be cleared off. This is all recycling, which is going to have to go down when I go. I'll put that in my car in a little bit. And then over here is just Riley's stuff that's hanging up drying. He's got his neck warmer and mitts and stuff like that, so the kitchen's fairly clean. Like, well, I say fairly clean, it's clean. Like, my boots over there, which I may or may not wear, I'm not sure, but if not, I'll just put them in one of these little cubby hole things. Like I said, the bedroom's clean, the bathroom's clean, his room is clean, the living room is fairly clean too. I think there's just a couple of water bottles kicking around there. He's sitting there watching TV, watching his phone, and I just gotta go through the house quickly and sweep it up, and maybe before I leave I'll just give it a quick mop so that it'll dry while we're gone. And yeah, and then the house is clean, so I'm not worried about that. That's one thing off my list. So yeah, so just 1 second, I gotta go because he messaged me again. Excuse me. Alright, so, because he was supposed to go for dialysis at 1:30, he just told me that the doctor was thinking of sending him home today anyways, and possibly getting him into dialysis earlier, which earlier would be a lot better. You know, even if they could get him in at 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. At the latest, he'll be done 2:30, 3 o'clock. Perfect. I could finish doing up what I gotta do here and get ready and leave, and then I could meet him down there and we could head up, because we have a bunch of stops to make. We have to stop at dialysis up here. We gotta run in. I want to run in and pick him up a couple things to have on hand for over the weekend, just, you know, food wise and stuff like that. And that's where a lot of the donations came in handy. If you guys know, like, I have a lot of my friends on here that are diabetics, or that know someone that's a diabetic, or that has renal failure, or you know, he's got to watch his potassium. He's got to. It's very crazy, the diet that he's on. So, there's not very many people, I don't think, like him that have so many restricted diets. You know, you think, okay, well, he's a diabetic, he needs lots of vegetables. Well, certain vegetables are high in potassium. He's not supposed to have them. He can't eat a banana, for instance. Too much potassium. You know, there's certain things that, yes, they're good for diabetics, but they're not good for, you know, the high potassium diet that he's on. Or, you know, there's certain things that might be good renal-wise, but aren't good, you know, like, anyways, renal meaning, for those who don't know, like kidneys. He's got to watch his salt intake and whatnot, so very difficult to say the least, on top of everything, you know what I mean? So, I think it's safe to say it's been nothing but struggles for the last very long time, very, very long time, so, but hopefully after all this, he'll be back. Well, he's supposed to be back on the transplant list, but that's another thing, you know, like, when he gets the call that the organs are in for that transplant, we have to drive 8 hours away. He's gotta make it up to Montreal in 8 hours. And we already made that trip once, and they turned around and said, oh, we can't do it. And I was like, you know, it's not like we just drove here an hour away. We drove 8 hours on no sleep. And then had to turn around and go right back home. So, and we had to leave him there because he ended up sick, because they didn't have him hooked up to anything. He didn't eat all day. It was insane. Insane. We could write a book about how crazy everything's been. But anyways, I want to go quit my jibber jabbering, get my stuff done, because if I have to leave here earlier, then I'm going to have to get ready and all that stuff. So luckily there's gas in my car and all that stuff. So, alright, I'm getting text messages and whatnot, so I gotta get going, and I will see you guys in a bit. I just want to show you guys, so once a month, once every couple of months I do this. I don't really think to do it often, and there's probably other products that do the same thing, but basically this was kind of what my sink looked like. It tends to get like a brownish around here after a while, and I always wash out my sink after I'm done the dishes, but I just put the plug in with a little bit of bleach, and I just filled it up with a little bit with water, and then I took my little scrub brush that I use in the kitchen here, and I just scrubbed around, and look at the difference, like even around the rims, look how dark that is there. This one was exactly the same, and now it's spick and span. Alrighty. So there's the two sinks, nice and clean. And it's going on 11. I just put some chicken burgers and tater tots in the oven for Riley and I. And I am scheduled to go pick Jay up for 4:30 this afternoon. So I'm probably going to leave here around 3 and go pick him up. I was going to bring Riley with me, but it might start to snow, so my mom said that he can stay over there, which is kind of good. It'll give us a chance to be able to talk and whatnot. So anyways, I'm going to go finish cleaning up. My phone is dying. It's at 6%. My computer's dying, so I'm going to have to... And that charge that I had wasn't charging it, so it looked like it was charging it, but it wasn't doing anything. Anyways, I'm going to go and probably just quickly pass the broom and clean up and stuff like that. So I am going to bring... I got the glue gun going. I forgot about it. This is a little bit broke, but this is my machine that I use in the car. Maybe I'll stop in at the dollar store and just pick one up since this one's broke. But I'm going to try to vlog on the way down because I will be driving by myself. And it'll give me a chance to talk to you guys at the same time. So I'm going to go make sure that my phone is completely clear of anything so that I have a little bit of space. And I'll talk to you guys later. So I just got done at the car wash. There was a ton of ice in my tires and underneath of the car and that. So, I mean, it's going to get slushy under there again, but at least I got the ice from in between my, the wheels, because when you're driving fast, especially I'm going to be on the highway, it's going to be, the car shakes. So anyways, I gotta run into Shoppers real quick and then I will be on my way to pick up Jay. It is 3:09 right now. I'm gonna try to get one of those things and mount it up on my car so that you guys will be able to, I'll be able to chit chat with you guys on the way down. So run into Shoppers and then I'll be back. Alright, I am on my way to the highway so I can get going and finally pick him up. He's done in an hour. It takes a little over an hour to get there. I should have put the juice in my thing, but I didn't. Having trouble with one of those wipers. It's kind of driving me nuts. Pull over right here for 1 second. There. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to vlog before this phone shuts off. And I'm sorry if you guys are bumping all over the place. I'm just going to get onto the highway and then I'll start talking. Because, yeah, it is what it is. I hope the highway is good. Ugh, I hate driving in snow. I really, really do. I should take my coat off is what I should do. Maybe a little... I could make that. There we go. Okay, here you're allowed to make right turns on red lights. Hopefully you guys aren't bouncing around too much. I have to follow a transport. Anyway, so it takes about a little over an hour to get there. My shirt's all riding up my back. I'm gonna get comfy here. It would have been more comfier if I would have had my shoes, but I don't. Got my stinking boots on. So yeah, I went to the car wash and I got that all the ice and everything from the tires, so I'm not shaking. You guys look like you are shaking a little bit, but oh, hopefully it's not too bad. So I'm on my way to pick them up. Oh my goodness. Make sure nothing's coming. Alrighty. These are awful shaky, I find. I don't want to be fiddling around with this too much here. There. Oh. That's pretty much what we're going to see the whole way down. I think it's about 180 clicks to get there. 180 kilometers. I don't know what that is in miles. About 110, 120 miles, I guess. Going by, judging by my car. The road seems like it's okay. I know it looks pretty bad right now there, but it actually looks, except for all those whiteouts. I think it's pretty windy too there. I feel like I'm all over the road. But in a little bit I'm going to turn you guys off and turn my music on and just rock out, jam out till I get there. That'll pass the time a lot quicker. Oh, good Lord, what has he got me into? I think if there wasn't a transport in front of me, it'd be a lot better, because when they pass each other and then they have a bunch of stuff falling off of their trucks and oh well. I'm used to driving in this type of weather. I'm just not used to driving on the highway. And I don't know why he's going 20 kilometers slower than what we're supposed to be going, but I figure if I stay not too close to him, I should be good. I just don't want other idiots passing and, you know. So there should be a sign here in a second that tells me how far it is. I think it's 180 if I'm not mistaken. Normally I just put the cruise control on, and on a nice day, we were lucky the other day when my mom and I come down, it was 101, so that's good. That's I don't know, 80 miles, 70 miles from here, I guess. I don't know, I'm just converting it from judging by my speedometer here. So it's been a rough week, to say the least. Not gonna lie. We were gonna wait. He was gonna wait and come home tomorrow, but he's been not hooked up for a while. So, and he's feeling good. And there goes an idiot passing everybody. You guys get to see all the different types of idiots that we got to deal with on a daily basis around here. That wasn't even a passing place. Here's the passing place. Oh my Lord. I just don't want to pass because there's snow on that side, and I don't know. I'll just take my time. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry at all. Now, typically, on a nice day, when it's nice and there's not all this snow like this, whiteouts. The speed limit's 100, but a lot of people go 120. And you get there a lot quicker, obviously, when you're doing stuff like that, but I should just pull over, let everybody pass me, and then I'll be ahead of the game, ahead of my own game. But I also kind of don't want to really pull over on the shoulder either. Anyways, it's going to be late by the time we get home. Like I said, right now it's 3:49. By the time I get there, it's probably going to be close to 5 o'clock. And then we got to come back in this. But I got to do some shopping around down there. Riley wants me to pick him up some Burger King. And we don't have a Burger King up here, so, and I got to get one for my dad. Whopper. Oh, if I wasn't... Here comes another guy that's passing. I should follow him, but it's 300 meters before... You just never know, eh? Like, we're on the highway, we're supposed to be doing 100, we're doing 60. So, yeah. Here comes another idiot. Passing lane is slowing down. He's just a bootner. Oh my lord. I don't know if the transport's like wanting us to pull over or what, but people behind me aren't going fast either, so whatever. It's all good. It's not a big deal. So yeah, like I said, I could be sitting here talking and you guys cut off and I won't even know. So I'm just, you guys are here for me to chit chat, talk, and whatever else. This is pretty much the site we're gonna see the whole way down. There's not much I mean, it's nice and stuff, but it's especially nice in the fall. Anyways, so I'm going to go pick him up by the time we get home, because like I said, I have errands to run and things like that. It's going to be late. I was going to fix up that meat and all that, but I'm not going to be able to tonight. Plus, when I get home, I'm just going to want to relax, because all this driving there and driving back, and yeah, so I'll do the meet tomorrow and I'll bring you guys along for that as like a separate video. Oh yeah, I got a coffee. I forgot about that. I stopped at a McDonald's and picked myself up a small black coffee just to have something on the way down. I also have my water. I could have made myself coffee, I suppose, because I had some there from this morning. I just didn't drink it all. I don't even think you guys can honestly see how it's a lot worse in person, let's just say. A lot less visibility in person. I don't know why the camera doesn't seem to pick up a lot of the snow and the whiteout, so yeah. So how are you guys doing? Good, I hope. I might as well take this time now to thank everyone. I know I've thanked you before, but I just want to thank everybody for their support and sharing the campaign. And you know, it's because of you guys who donated that I'm able to scrounge up the money to come down here, because we're broke. And depending on how the weather is, I think I might go and later on just stop in at, I don't know, Walmart or something on the way home, maybe, depending on how bad the weather is. If it's too bad, I might just go home. But I'm gonna go to Walmart and get like just some food for Jay so that he's got something for over the weekend. And if it's too bad, we'll just wait and come down tomorrow. Sorry I'm sniffing so much. My nose is blocked solid. Should have brought my little sniffy thing there. Anyways, I went into the superstore and because Jay he hasn't smoked at all in the last week. He's smoked any cigarettes in the last week, obviously. So and he's made the decision all on his own that he's going to quit, which I am so happy about, because he needs to quit smoking to be able to go on his go for his transplant. And it's not healthy for you. It stinks, and all that stuff. So when he went down there, in his jacket, he had a pack of smokes. He went ahead and told the nurse to throw them out all on his own. He had a pack at home, and before he even asked me, I took them and I threw them out. Or I was trying to sell them, but they're like the natives, and nobody wants them. Nobody I know. The only ones that really smoke that I know that are like close to me is my sister and my brother-in-law, and they don't smoke the natives. So anyways, they're only like $2 a pack or something like that, I think, or $3. So anyways, I'm just gonna end up chucking those. I told you guys, but my arm is getting sore, so sorry if these are bouncing around. And then he asked me if I threw out his smokes and threw out the ashtray and all that stuff. So I had kind of forgot about the ashtray because it's in the porch. He doesn't smoke in the house. But, oh, that coffee's horrible. Anyways, so I went out and I threw out his ashtray and anything kicking around. I emptied the garbage because there was like, empty cigarette packs in it, and so that's good. That's going to save some money, as well as his health and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And he's going to have some patches, and apparently it's covered if the doctor prescribes it to him. So he's going to get the doctor to prescribe it, and I don't know if they cover like all of them. They cover so much in a certain amount of time. So, and I don't think he hasn't got any in the last year, I know for sure, or ever for that matter, I don't think. So that'll be good. Those will be covered. So he's gonna get his patches, and so that's just one more thing that's good. I mean, this was a bad experience, a very bad experience, but there's some good that come out of it, so I'm happy for that. And I stopped in at the so that's how off track I am. So getting back to my story, I had stopped at Shoppers, because we have a mall, and in the mall there's the Dollarama and Shoppers and a bunch of other stores. And he wanted me to get him some Pur Gum. Now Pur Gum is, oof. I don't know why I waited so long. Well, not that I had to wait because he had dialysis at 1, and he's only done at 4:30, which is in a half an hour. But anyways, I'm trying to get into this popcorn that I bought. In the mall, there's the Dollarama, which I stopped at, and I got this holder that you guys are on. I had one, but when I had opened it a little while back, I vlogged before with it, but it's totally broke now. When I had opened it, I broke it. So I had to go get another one. So I went and picked this one up. And at least this time here I knew how to open it. So, I figured I'd go in the Shoppers and see if they had some of that purr gum. They might have had some. I think I was just looking in the wrong place. I'm not quite sure, but anyways, I went over to Superstore and I had asked, there was a lady that was down the health section. I asked her, I said, do you guys have any purr gum? She didn't quite know what it was, but she brought me, anyway, she kind of remembered, like, I said it was like a healthier gum, so anyway, she ended up finding the gum. So there was 4 packs left, so I bought 2, and they're fairly expensive gum. They're $4.49 a pack, or you could get, if you bought 2 packs, they were 2 for $8. So I went ahead and bought 2 packs of the gum for 2 for $8. I don't think there's any sugar in it. There's no aspartame. There's no gluten. It's very healthy gum. And this nose. So anyways, I bought that and I asked the ones at the pharmacy, I was like, can I pay that here? Because the lineup at Superstore was insane. She's like, yeah, no problem. So when she was the pharmacist or whatever she was looking through she was looking at the gum and she's like, oh, does this not have any sugar? And anyways, she didn't even know that gum existed. She's like, I'm a diabetic. She's like, this gum will come, this will be good. She was going to pick some up right when I was leaving. I was like, there's 2 packs left. She's like, well, thank you for teaching me something that I didn't know. So that was good. And then, another thing at Shoppers, I had seen that they had no gum and I was going to walk out. But then when I got to the doors, I realized, there's windshield fluid and I needed some. So I went and it said $3.99. I was like, okay, that's not bad. So I went to the cash and scanned at $4.49, I think. 50 cents more than what it should have been. I told the cashier, I was like, the sign says $3.99, so she went and she checked it. She come back and she put it in for $3.99, and I'm like, no, darling, it's supposed to be free because they even have a sticker for the scan and go to practice. If an item scans higher than the displayed shelf price, you get it for free. Under $10. If it's over $10, you get $10 off. So I got myself a free container of windshield fluid, which was awesome. And I was going to put it in that Superstore and I forgot. Totally forgot. So, but it's not so bad. Like if it was slushy, I would have to probably, every transport that passed, I would have to wash my windshield. But right now it's not bad. Eventually I will have to wash it, but right now it's not bad. Anyways, I'm going to go and focus on the road, turn my music up. I got to plug you guys in. Ow. Just bit my lip, my tongue. And I'll bring you guys back in a little bit.
Said he was a cowboy.
Yes, that's what I listen to. I listen to old country. Anyways, I finally decided to pass that damn transport because he was getting on my nerves. I can't see out my windows. There we go. A little bit better. It's nice not to have the blindness from it all. So I've been driving for a little while. And yeah, so this friggin' windshield there, of course you guys can't see because it's more on my side, but makes it difficult to see when you wipe your windows and half of it stays on there. It doesn't even seem as bad now. It's still snowing, obviously, but it doesn't seem as bad without the transport in front of me. I was literally blinded the whole time. I'm able to do 110 now. It's only 10 over the speed limit, but it's gonna get me there quicker. Alright, see you in a bit.
So good I can forget my sleep. Ice on my sleeve, I can make a room freeze. Pockets more bigger than a stripper booth.
Get your motor running. We just tried, but we were gonna be wild. Well, I met her out at Murphy's restaurant. She said she was fresh from the farm. And when them chicken fried steaks are on, she said I like living like it. So I met her the queen of my double wide cheddar. Well, I pulled out of Pittsburgh, going down the East Coast Road. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Better shake that thing, Miss Anna, better shake that thing, yeah, Donna, Donna, Jody and Rebecca.
Look at me, I'm gorgeous in my house, cold with my coffee cup. I've been to get the paper, every neighbor's trying to check me out.
What is that? It's just a different point of view.
Soldier Boy, tell me. Hey, I got the new dance for y'all called the Soldier Boy. Hey, pretty baby, are you ready for me?
Alright, so you guys probably heard an array of different music. It's just some different stuff I've been listening to on the way down. It was all music that I had on my computer, and I just threw it all on the finger drive so that I would have something, and there's like over 2,000 songs, so it was all random. So I'm about 15 to 20 minutes away from getting to the exit that I need to get into Bathurst to go to the hospital. Luckily, there's five exits to get into Bathurst. Any one of them will take you to where you need to go, but the first one that I take leads me right to the hospital. Like within, I'd say 2 minutes of getting off the exit, I'm going to be at the hospital, so that's good. Driving has been good, honestly. It's been, since I got from behind that transport, it's been awesome. I've been doing 110, 120. Not like, not a problem. And even when I pass transports like this, it's not a whiteout, which is good. So obviously up home is probably a little bit worse than it is down here. I know it started at our place before it even started down here, so maybe when we head home it might be a little worse up home, but not a big deal. Once I get into my territory, my turf, then it's good, so I'm not worried. Like I said though, when I'm down here after that, I have to go into town from down here and pick up Burger King and all that stuff. So my mom wants me to send her a message when I get down here just to let her know, like, everybody worries, I understand, but honestly, I'm a good driver. It's everybody else that's you gotta watch out for. So anyways, I just now got behind somebody, and of course they're doing the speed limit. So it has been an hour now since I've left my well, not even my, well, I'd say my destination, but before I even got to the superstore, I still had to drive about 20 minutes to get to into town. So we don't live very close to town. I was gonna pass, but of course we're onto a solid line now. Anywho, just figured I would update. I know this video is going to be long, but for those of you who like just little chit chats, it'll be, you know, something to listen to. If not, then I mean, you don't have to watch the video. I understand. So I will try to vlog once I'm in like downtown or downtown, whatever, you know, downtown Bathurst. I don't even know if it's downtown. I think it's uptown, but anyways, it's very close by, so I am going to shut you guys off, finish the rest of my journey, pick Jay up, and then eventually we're going to head back. So hopefully, I hate driving in the dark. I don't think it's not going to be dark driving here because we got 2 hours of daylight left before it's dark. So if I'm up home and it's dark, it's not a big deal. I don't mind. I just don't really want to be down here driving in the dark, especially with all the snow. So I will see you guys in a little bit. I'm about 1, maybe 4 exits away. Sign right over there says Bathurst. Finally made it. Alright, I'm gonna clear my window here because I'm getting off the highway. At the next exit up here. This freaking. I saw one cop just as I was entering Bathurst. And of course we're stuck behind a tractor, that's why traffic's so slow. The closer you get to people, the worse the window gets. When I get to the hospital though, I am going to take and put the windshield fluid that I have in the car because I don't want to end up running out halfway home. Here we go, folks, here we go. I just hope I have enough space on my phone to vlog when I'm down here. The hospital has Wi-Fi, but you know, it's not the very best. Alright, let's do this. North Tedigush, Sunset Drive. And we're about 2 minutes away from the hospital, and Jay should be done in about 10 minutes, so I made it on time. Look at that. I figured he'd be waiting for me. Well, who knows? He might be waiting for me because his time might be a little, you know, might be a little bit quicker down here. And when this whole drive, like you guys haven't been here the whole drive, but when he first started dialysis, we had to drive down this way 3 days a week. 3 days a week I had to drive down here. That was insane. That was not fun at all, to say the least. And of course, these damn snowbanks, they're so high. I can't really see. I want to stay here because wait till these two cars go. Yeah, we used to have to drive down here 3 days a week. Not fun. Not fun at all. Of course, there's traffic coming every which way. I don't even know. I have to basically pull halfway out onto the road to see if anything's coming. Nothing's coming, so let's go. And they used to have like a little one-lane bridge here, and now they changed it. For the last 2 years, they've been under construction, and they finally made it a 2-lane bridge. So that's good. It's just up here at this flashing light. I don't know if you guys can see the light flashing or not. I'm gonna go and park, and I think anyways I got my dialysis sign. Usually it's free for dialysis patients, or you know, those who are having dialysis treatment. So there's the great big old hospital. Just sucks it's snowing. Like, I could go and park around like some people do, but should I or shouldn't I? I'm gonna go for it. There's not that many people. I get it for free anyways, like I said, but you're not supposed to park here, but there's always people parked, and I figured I'm going to pick up someone that's just been in the hospital for a week. And he's got a couple bags and whatnot, so. Oh, la 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 la. Of course, what a shit show this is. People all over the place. I want to park a this is like a one-way street, so.
Man, it's just them crying.
No, you can put it down. This. I got extra sugars, just I was driving, and it was like, fuck. I left home at quarter after 2 and 2. Well, I told you when I was leaving there. That's when I ended up leaving. There's onion rings and chicken fries there if you want some. And then I went down and I went to the car wash first, and then I zipped into the mall, and then I went to Superstore. No, I went to McDonald's, and then I went to Be Alert. And then I went to Superstore, and from Superstore I went out of the Trans-Canada, like I said, for at least till after Charlo, a little after Charlo there, I was following a transport. I decided to pass them, and then after that it was good. It's crazy though. It's like 5:30 and it's already getting dark. Like usually 6:30 and it's still light out, but for some reason the sky is gray.